What truly makes a female lead strong? Is it the ability to command armies, to defeat enemies with a sword, or to outsmart an entire imperial court with nothing but intelligence? Today, we're counting down Chinese dramas where female leads redefine strength through physical power, emotional resilience, and brilliant strategy. Let's begin. At number 1 is The Long Ballad. In the aftermath of the Xuanwu Gate incident during the Tang Dynasty, Li Changge loses her entire family overnight. Portrayed by Dilraba Dilmurat, she escapes the massacre not as a broken princess, but as a warrior reborn. Disguising herself and raising an army, Changge seeks vengeance against Emperor Taizong. She is fearless, tactically brilliant, and unafraid to lead men into battle. Even after being captured by a Shile son, played by Liu Wu, she refuses to bend. Instead, she proves her worth as a military strategist. Her strength is not just physical, it's emotional. Over time, hatred turns into understanding, and love grows between former enemies. This is a story of survival, war, and a woman who refuses to let tragedy define her. At number 2 is Who Rules the World. By Feng Shi, played by Zhao Lucy, is elegance wrapped in power. Calm yet sharp, playful yet calculating, she is every bit as skilled as He Feng Shi, portrayed by Yang Yang. In a world filled with martial arts rivalry and political chaos, Bai Feng Shi stands as an equal to every man around her. She hides her identity, navigates betrayal, and fights for justice with intelligence rather than brute force. Her romance is not about dependency, it's a partnership. Together, they battle conspiracies while protecting their true identities. She isn't just strong, she's strategic. At number 3 is Maiden Holmes. Su Ci, portrayed by Sabrina Chen, may look gentle and refined, but she is one of the sharpest minds in the kingdom. Disguised as a man, she solves complex criminal cases using logic, observation, and calm reasoning. Alongside undercover Prince Pei Yanji, played by Zhang Linghe, she uncovers palace conspiracies piece by piece. Her power lies in her intelligence. She doesn't wield swords recklessly. She dissects truth like a master detective. Smart, composed, and fearless in pursuit of justice, Su Ci proves brains can be just as powerful as blades. At number 4 is Legend of Fu Yao. Fu Yao, played by Yang Mi, begins her life as a slave, but fate had far bigger plans for her. Refusing to accept her destiny, she embarks on a journey across 5 kingdoms to break the curse haunting her life. Skilled in combat and bold in spirit, Fu Yao fights enemies head-on. Her relationship with Crown Prince Zhang Sun Wuji, portrayed by Ethan Wan, unfolds through political intrigue and danger. But make no mistake, Fu Yao is never a damsel. She is fierce, resilient, and unstoppable. At number 5 is The Legend of Shen Li. Shen Li, portrayed by Zhao Liang, is not just powerful, she's a general of the immortal realm. Rejecting a forced political marriage, she chooses freedom over submission. Even when injured and cast into the human world, she refuses to lose her dignity. Her bond with Xingyun, played by Lin Gung Xian, grows through secrecy and fate. But when betrayal strikes, Shen Li chooses defiance over despair. She fights ancient evil, challenges heavenly law, and protects what she loves, even if it costs everything. At number 6 is The Double. Xue Fangfei, portrayed by Wu Jinyan, loses her identity, but not her courage. After a devastating injustice, she assumes another woman's identity to return to the capital and seek revenge. Smart, composed, and patient, she dismantles her enemies step by step. With support from Duke Xiaoheng, played by Wang Xingyu, she clears her father's name and restores justice. Her strength lies in resilience and calculated vengeance. She doesn't rush. She wins strategically. At number 7 is Blossoms in Adversity. When tragedy strikes her family, Hua Ji, portrayed by Zhang Jingyi, steps forward. With the men exiled, she becomes the pillar holding her household together. She navigates business, hardship, and societal pressure with maturity beyond her years. Her relationship with Commander Gu Yanxi, played by Hui Tian, grows from admiration to love. Huaxi's power isn't loud, it's steady. She transforms from sheltered daughter to fearless leader. At number 8 is a female student arrives at the Imperial College. Shang Qi, played by Zhao Lucy, becomes the first female student at the Imperial College. Determined to fulfill her late brother's dream, she breaks tradition with persistence and courage. Facing ridicule and obstacles, she proves that women deserve education and recognition. Along the way, romance and friendships test her resolve, but she never backs down. Her strength is in challenging systems built to exclude her. At number 9 is the imperial coroner. Chu Chu, portrayed by Su Xiaotong, comes from a coroner family and possesses extraordinary forensic talent. Logical and composed, she helps solve long-buried mysteries. Working alongside Prince Xiao Jinyu, played by Wang Ziqi, she pieces together an 18-year conspiracy threatening the court. While underestimated by many, Chu Chu lets her expertise speak louder than prejudice. Her quiet confidence defines this historical mystery romance. At number 10 is A Journey to Love. Rin Ruyi, portrayed by Lu Shishir, is a former assassin whose precision and emotional restraint make her formidable. On a political mission to rescue a captive king, she partners with Ning Yuanzhou, played by Lu Yuning. As battles intensify and loyalty is tested, Renru-yi learns that strength also means vulnerability and trust. Her transformation unfolds in this action-filled wuxia drama about teamwork and sacrifice. At number 11 is Arsenal Military Academy. Xie Xiong, portrayed by Bailu, disguises herself as her brother to enroll in a military academy during wartime. Through grueling training and battlefield missions, she proves her worth through discipline and courage. Fellow cadet Gu Yanzheng, played by Su Kai, becomes both rival and protector. Her journey is about earning respect in a man's world while navigating friendship and romance in this military historical drama. At number 12 is Love Lost in Times. Feng Qingchen, portrayed by Lu Shishir, is a powerful sorceress sworn to protect the royal family. Intelligent and composed, she balances duty with personal sacrifice. Falling for Prince Yuanling, played by William Chan, complicates her path when political unrest erupts. When tragedy strikes, she resets time itself to prevent bloodshed. Her strength blends magic and emotional resilience in this fantasy romance. At number 13 is The Legend of Zhuohua. Mu Zhuohua, portrayed by Jing Tian, refuses a traditional fate and escapes an arranged marriage to pursue becoming a female official. Ambitious and sharp-minded, she navigates political intrigue with strategy rather than force. General Liu Yan becomes both ally and partner in reform. Her journey centers on intellect and determination in a society resistant to change, making this historical romance a story of empowerment. At number 14 is My Journey to You. Yun Weishan, portrayed by Esther Yu, is a trained spy sent to infiltrate the dangerous Gong residence. Calm, observant, and emotionally guarded, she survives through intelligence and restraint while navigating growing feelings for Gong Ziyu, played by Zhang Linghe. But she is not the only powerful woman in the story. Shangguan Qian, portrayed by Liu Yuxiao, is equally formidable, bold, calculating, and unafraid to manipulate situations to her advantage. Where Wei Shan moves with caution, Shangguan Qian moves with ambition. Together, they represent two different forms of strength, quiet endurance and fearless strategy, driving this dark wuxia romance filled with secrets and tension. At number 15 is Novoland, Pearl Eclipse. Hai Shi, portrayed by Yang Mi, witnesses tragedy at a young age and vows revenge against a corrupt empire. Disguised as a boy under the guidance of Fang Zhu, played by William Chan, she trains relentlessly and joins the military. As political unrest deepens, Haisha evolves from grieving child to determined warrior. Her emotional conflict and fierce loyalty shape this epic fantasy romance. Strong female leads aren't defined by one trait. Some fight with swords. Some fight with intelligence. Some fight with resilience. But all of them fight for control over their own destiny. Which of these female leads is your favorite? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more cdrama countdowns. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.